Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet world, and welcome to the long-awaited video that nobody cared about, which is totally a contradiction. It's my Q&A! But we all know the reason you came here. It's for the announcement of who won my 1K giveaway, and since I am an expert troller and I want people to care about the content of this Q&A, I'll be announcing the winner of my giveaway for $20 at the book depository at the end of my video. But if you're a smart person, you can just like skip to it, so just leaving it at the end makes no sense. But yeah, since we live in a culture of narcissism, I just want people to ask me stuff about me and make me feel important. But at the end of the day, I'm just one person in 6 billion people who will die someday and never be remembered. This turned out really sad. So let's start with the first category, life. So the first question is from the Irish reader, and it's, what's your favorite thing about college? And I tried to make that in an Irish accent, but I failed. Kevin, my favorite thing about college is definitely the people, because I've met people who have really changed my life. I also really like the opportunities that I have been given because I come from a developing country, which there are not really a lot of opportunities, and coming here to America, the land of opportunities and freedom, it's kind of nice. I love this question, and it's from MC Santos, and it's, what is your favorite lipstick brand? And if you know me a lot, you know that I'm obsessed with lipstick. These are my lipstick containers. It's crazy. I know there's some nail polish here, but most of this is lipstick. And I love lipstick. I'm a lipstick hoarder. I love lipstick. It's my favorite makeup product, and I can collect all the kinds of lipstick. If you really want to give me something as a token of admiration or for my birthday or just because I'm hot and cool, give me lipstick. I love lipstick. I can never have enough lipstick. Yeah, right now I'm actually in a lipstick ban. I cannot buy lipstick until my birthday, November 11. Check your calendars. My favorite brand of lipstick is definitely NYX or Rimmel if you want to go to the cheaper brands. And if you want to go to the expensive fancy brands, it's probably Benefit or Too Faced. But I really want something from Kat Von D, but that's expensive. So La Gepardina asked me, coffee or tea? And this is really hard because I like both, but I would say coffee because college. And that's what keeps me alive. I love coffee so much. Jacob Herndl asked me, what is your favorite band or artist? And definitely my favorite band of all time is the Beatles, because I'm super basic. But I also like Mumford & Sons and the Black Keys, and definitely right now, like, one of my top favorites is Haim, because it's like a really cool kick butt girl band. I love Haim. I love alternative music. So Bubbly Book Nerd asked me, what is your favorite pizza topping? And I would say Benedict Cumberbatch, because I want him all over with sauce and cheese. That was dirty. But in actual pizza topping flavors, if you can call them flavors, I would say ham and mushrooms. It's pretty simple, but it tastes really good with a little bit of pineapple. I love that thing. I love it so much. All About Books asked me, aside from reading, what are the top 3 other things you like to do? Murder, arson, and robbery? I'm kidding. Oh god, I'm so surprised, like nothing, like the FBI hasn't like tracked me down or something like that. But besides from reading, I really like to craft and make collages, as you can see from behind me. I also like to watch movies and TV shows because, again, I'm a basic. So Caffeinated Book Puppy asked me about 20 questions, but I reduced them to like 5. Any music you've been into recently? Choose something else besides the Hamilton soundtrack. That's funny because I've been listening to Hamilton a lot and she knows me well about this. But besides Hamilton, I've been listening to a lot of Halsey, the Chainsmokers, the Vaccines, and the Black Keys. You also asked me, do you collect anything special? And I collect lipsticks and books and regrets. I collect a lot of social regret and emotional trauma. Do you have any tips to being as cool and awesome as you, Sabrina? Again, thank you. You know me well. I am extremely flattered. Everybody wants to be like me. No, don't be like me. It's not that good. But if you want to be cool like me, have a lot of social anxiety and obsess over things you shouldn't be obsessing about, and read a lot of books and fall in love with fictional characters and craft a lot and make a lot of inappropriate jokes. That's how you can be as cool as me. And she also asked me, if you had an evil twin, what would you do? I would have my evil twin do all the evil stuff that I say I do, but I don't because I don't want to get like in jail. So I'll make her like steal a murder for me, and if people are like, Sabrina, why did you do this? And I'm like, it was my evil twin. So for the book section, we got Pucks and Paperbacks, and she asked me, what's your favorite book of 2016? It's definitely Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. I will leave a link to my review down below because, oh my god, I cried so much when I read the book. Jasmine Lee asked me, what book got you into reading? Two books actually got me into reading. Either the Junie B. Jones books back in elementary or the Harry Potter books back in middle school. Res asked me, what are your top 5 graphic novels or comics? Fun Home by Alison Bechdel, Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi, The Sculptor by Scott McCloud, and Mouse by Art Spiegelman. Twilight Desire asked me, is there a song you can't listen without associating it with a certain book or character? Definitely the song from the Broadway version of Beauty and the Beast, and this song is called If I Can't Love Her, and every time I listen to that song I start crying because I just think of Warner from the book series Shatter Me. Just listen to that song, and if you have read those books, they will just, oh god, the feels. Why? Nicole Long Talk asked me, what was your favorite book when you were 12? I really liked the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books. I was obsessed with them. I was really basic when I was 12. Cassie Wassey asked, what is a book that you have recently read that should have a movie written for it? And the thing is that when I really like a book, I don't want a movie for it because movies usually like ruin the book. So I don't want a movie for it. I would really like an Anna and the French Kiss movie. That would be so cute. We need Anna and the French Kiss adaptation, just saying. So Anna H asked me, what was your favorite book from your childhood? And some that I really adored were the Junie B. Jones books by Barbara Park because I think I read almost all of them. And they were life. They gave me so much hope for life, and they made me laugh. They made my tiny little lonely heart so happy. So happy. Laina Quintanilla asks, what is your top 5 favorite books, songs, and movies growing up as a child? I love really awful B movies for some reason. Like my favorite movie in 2nd grade was The Son of the Mask. That's an awful movie. I was obsessed with Britney Spears. Also with a Mexican singer called Tatiana. If you're Latino, you'll get me. She made like Mexican kid music. It was pretty bomb. Oh yeah, and Anything by Hilary Duff. I was obsessed. So Jasmine the Jesus asked me, what is your 5 favorite YA romances? And I don't know if you're asking for like a romance book or for like romances like ships, but I really like all the Stephanie Perkins books if you want them to consider romance books. So JHT Books asked me, what is the first book you remember reading by yourself? And you know, I'm from Honduras, so my first language is Spanish, so I read Spanish first, and I remember that the first book that I read by myself alone was called El Elefante Tiene Hipo, which translates to The Elephant Has Hiccups. And it's about this elephant who has hiccups, and all the other animals in the zoo try to help him beat the hiccups. And at the end of the day, he ends up not having hiccups anymore, which made me really happy. And I still have that book back in Honduras. Books with Wings asked me, what are the best 3 book titles to describe yourself? So I think the best 3 book titles that describe my life are probably A Series of Unfortunate Events, It's Kind of a Funny Story, and The Hunger Games, because I'm always hungry. Mary Jagger asked me, can you listen to music while reading? I can, but it's mostly just instrumental music. So Smile Rock 16 asked me, what is your favorite book and which country are you from? My favorite book is definitely Jane Eyre, by Charlotte Bronte. I currently own 7 copies of this book, and I've read this book like 10 times. And I'm from Honduras. Hi! It's in the center of Central America. So Gracia Chacon asked me, what's something teachers did that helped nurture that reading bug you have? Actually, teachers, I don't remember like my teachers like really implementing the reading bug on me, because a lot of my teachers were mean to me. They rewarded me for reading a lot. They gave me candy, so I guess that helped. Boobet or Boob P asked me, top 5 all-time favorite books. I'll just think of some on my head. Okay, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, the Harry Potter series, Every Last Word, I'll Give You the Sun, Eleanor and Park, The Lunar Chronicles. Cupcake X Muffins asked me, what is your favorite and least favorite book world? My favorite and least favorite book world is Westeros from the Game of Thrones series, and I love it because it has such a rich history, and like I love fake history. I like learning about fake history more than like learning about real history, and I think that like the world that George R.R. Martin crafted, it's so diverse and beautiful and so like specific. At the same time, it's my least favorite book world because I don't want to live in it. Like, everybody dies in that book world. Everybody like dies or starves or suffers, and I don't want to live in it. So Musings of a Cat asked me, what is your favorite genre of books? And I don't have a favorite genre. That's a thing, I know, but I like to read everything. Heart Dubs asked me, what is your favorite book by a foreign author? My favorite book from a foreign author would probably be a play by Federico Garcia Lorca, who's a Spanish author, and the play is called The House of Bernarda Alba. It's pretty cool, and it talks about dictatorship. They also asked me what faraway country you would like someone to write an urban fantasy / paranormal book about. But I would say Honduras, because that's the country I come from. I would make a great paranormal urban fantasy. I think it's already like that there, but you can try and make it even more paranormal. Debbie Cantute asked me, books or lipstick? And again, I will reply with, look at this. How can you make me choose? No. My babies, no. No, baby, probably books, but don't tell my lipsticks about that. So Coco Trilciel asked me, if you had the chance to make 2 characters meet from other universes, who would you choose? And I would like Aiko to go from the Lunar Chronicles to go everywhere and meet everybody and be cutesy pootsy with everybody. Caffeinated Book Puppy also asked me, any books you would recommend someone who's trying to get out of a reading slump? That person being me. I would say any contemporary would be fine, or a graphic novel. Something funny and lighthearted is usually good for getting out of book slumps. Or you can always read Mein Kampf. That's a great book. So Antonella Rios asked me, if you could live in any book, which one could it be? The thing is that most of the books I read take place in really bad worlds, and these characters' lives really suck. But I would say Anna and the French Kiss, because who wouldn't love to go to school in Paris and meet cute British, Parisian, American boys? Also Harry Potter, because who wouldn't want to go to Hogwarts? So book lover Stephanie asked, how many books do you own? I would say more than 1 and less than 1,000. And this is funny because like a lot of people left me the suggestion that in order to celebrate 1K subscribers to buy more books. Like if I needed more books. But you know, if they tell me to buy books, I'll just buy more books. That's a good excuse, right? So Fatma asked me, so talk about how YouTubing has changed your reading. Definitely after joining BookTube, I started to read more. Before BookTube, I read around like 30 books a year, but when BookTube came, I started reading about more than 50 books a year, and that's pretty cool because BookTube and YouTubing has given me access to learn about all these books coming out. And if before BookTube, I had no way of learning whenever cool books that I would be interested in would come out. So now to the last section of this Q&A, which is BookTube. So Reading Deception asked me, what is the worst part of BookTube? And I would say the worst part of BookTube is how, and this is something that I like sometimes fall into, but sometimes we just believe that the number of subscribers equals how good we are and we focus a lot on the number of subscribers, and it's hard sometimes. So Wish Fulfillment asked me, what is a non-subscriber milestone you want to reach as a booktuber? I definitely want to make different kinds of videos that are just not like the typical tag or review or me just ranting in front of a camera, because that's basic. Valentina Morales asked, what inspired you to start making videos? And I love your channel. First, thank you. I know it's cool. What inspired me to start making videos is that I've always known that I wanted to do something with filmmaking or with media in general, and I've always wanted a camera and I wanted an excuse to get a camera. And so for my birthday, I asked my parents to give me a camera, and then I'm like, what am I going to do with this camera? And I found out about BookTube, and I'm like, great, I love books. I like YouTubing. Let's mix them both. And that's how my channel was born. The last question in this Q&A is from Smile Rack, and she asked me, who is your favorite YouTuber? And of course, I'm gonna say myself because I am beautiful. Besides myself, I would say, just YouTuber, I would say like either Jan and Phil, because again, I am basic. I know it's pretty basic, but I am really tired and I have a lot of homework to do and I have midterms, and that's not fun. Oh yeah, now to the giveaway winner. I am going to be putting, so while I talk, I'm going to be putting the video of me selecting the giveaway winner. Thank you all of you for entering the giveaway. I also want to do a US giveaway. My winner is Antonella Rios, the girl from Argentina. Yay, Latinas win! And yeah, she's a Hufflepuff. That's great. Hufflepuffs finally win something. No tea, no shade, right? So yay for Antonella for winning. I'll be contacting you ASAP to get your infos and we can get you the books. And yeah, thank you for all of you for entering. And again, if you want more giveaways, comment down below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this really long video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because if you're watching this and you don't subscribe, I will find you and I will kill you. Thank you for watching and happy reading. Bye, guys. Oh God, I hit my face. Bye.